The digital world jolts awake as a controversial story begins circulating, an alleged financial dispute involving Sheikh Hamdan that surges across timelines with astonishing speed. No official statement supports the claim, yet the narrative grows louder by the hour, carried by excitement, shock, and the magnetic pull of mystery. What began as a small spark on one social platform quickly becomes a blazing conversation spanning continents. Across social networks, users share the rumor with a mix of disbelief and eagerness. Some treat it as a serious revelation, while others dismiss it as another fabricated tale born from the internet's hunger for sensational headlines. The absence of confirmation leaves room for imagination, and in that space, countless interpretations take shape, each more elaborate than the last. Journalists step cautiously into the fray, aware that viral stories thrive on exaggeration. They analyze the origins of the claim, tracing its path through forums, reposts, and anonymous accounts. Their investigations reveal a tangled timeline, filled with half-formed quotes and context stripped of meaning. Even so, the story's velocity makes it difficult to slow down, let alone contain. In bustling cafes and quiet office corridors, the public debates the legitimacy of the alleged dispute. Some believe that the sheer volume of posts suggests something significant behind the scenes, while others argue that popularity does not equal truth. Conversations unfold with intensity, revealing just how invested people are in narratives involving admired figures and powerful institutions. Influencers quickly seize the moment, hosting live discussions where they speculate wildly on the supposed financial conflict. Their audiences grow by the minute, drawn to the drama and the promise of uncovering hidden truths. These broadcasts, filled with enthusiastic guesses, further blur the line between information and entertainment. Experts in digital behavior warn that viral stories often develop their own momentum, independent of accuracy. They explain how algorithms amplify emotionally charged content, pushing unverified claims into millions of feeds. Their insights act as a sobering reminder that the internet rewards drama long before it rewards truth. Meanwhile, loyal supporters of Sheikh Hamdan defend him passionately. They urge caution, emphasizing that the Crown Prince's reputation is built on years of leadership, transparency, and humanitarian commitment. To them, the rumor feels like a careless distortion, one unworthy of the attention it has received. Amid the swirling conversations, analysts of Middle Eastern affairs offer thoughtful context. They explain that financial dealings involving public figures are often layered with complexity, tradition, and responsibility, none of which should be oversimplified or sensationalized. Their calm explanations stand in sharp contrast to the storm of speculation online. Creative communities find inspiration in the unfolding drama, turning it into stories, poems, and illustrations that explore the fragile border between perception and reality. For these artists, the viral rumor becomes a metaphor for the modern world's struggle to separate truth from noise. At the same time, cybersecurity specialists examine the possibility that the rumor's rapid spread could be engineered. They note the unusual synchronization of posts, the sudden appearance of newly created accounts, and the strategic timing behind the online eruption. Their observations raise new questions about whether the story's virality is organic or manipulated. As the narrative expands, attention shifts from the alleged dispute itself to the cultural phenomenon surrounding it. Commentators reflect on how society reacts when uncertainty collides with fame, how the public fills silence with assumption, and how rumors become mirrors. As the digital waves calm slightly, analysts begin to document the rumor's life cycle, treating it as a case study in modern misinformation. They chart how a single unverified post metastasized into a global narrative, examining every stage: the ignition, amplification, distortion, and eventual saturation. Their findings reveal patterns that echo throughout the internet age, suggesting that the story's virality says more about human behavior than about the crown prince himself. In private circles, people reflect on their own reactions, realizing how quickly emotion can eclipse caution. Some admit they were swept up by the momentum, intrigued not by facts but by the drama of possibility. Others confess they felt compelled to join the conversation simply because everyone else was talking. These shared reflections create an unexpected moment of unity, as individuals recognize how common the urge is to fill silence with speculation. Meanwhile, communication scholars highlight a crucial point: silence from public figures often speaks louder than statements. They explain that dignified restraint can be a strategic choice, especially when addressing unfounded claims would only amplify them. This perspective reframes the palace's quiet as a form of leadership, measured, stable, and uninterested in fueling cycles of rumor. Creators across the internet continue to transform the frenzy into art, but their tone shifts from dramatic interpretation to thoughtful commentary. They explore the fragility of reputation in an era where narratives can be written by strangers, reshaped by algorithms, and consumed by millions before dawn. Their works carry a contemplative energy, prompting audiences to reconsider how quickly they embrace stories that lack foundation. Days pass, and the story's intensity begins to settle into a slower rhythm. What remains is not clarity, but contemplation. People look back at the frenzy and recognize how easily narratives can take shape without evidence, fueled by momentum rather than substance. The digital age, once again, reveals its power and its fragility. The palace maintains its composed silence, neither acknowledging nor rejecting the claims. This restraint becomes a point of fascination in itself, prompting endless theories about meaning, strategy, or indifference. Yet the quiet may simply be what it has always been, a refusal to lend weight to unverified noise. In the end, the viral story stands not as proof of any dispute, but as a testament to how swiftly the world reacts when the name of a globally admired leader enters a cloud of uncertainty. Whether the rumor fades or transforms into a forgotten headline, its journey exposes the delicate dance between truth, speculation, and the unquenchable curiosity of the connected world. As the world settles into a calmer understanding, a new conversation arises, one centered on digital responsibility. Influencers, journalists, and ordinary users discuss the need for